Oh, whoopsie. I think I picked the mic a little bit there. Oh, that's bad. Hang on one moment. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better. Turn the mic volume down a bit. Okay, we should be good now. He says. Okay, we're gonna try that maybe. That should be good. Well, I guess we'll find out. Anywho, yeah, if the volume is really bad or if I'm too loud or too quiet, just let me know, and I will try and fix it. But hopefully that's okay now. But yeah. Anyways, hello. My name is Medforce, and welcome to my debut stream. Um, I'm pretty nervous, and I don't really know what I'm doing. So we're just gonna take this one step at a time. We're just gonna uh, do things casually. It's gonna be pretty chill. I haven't got anything crazy lined up. I basically got a presentation to kind of go through everything there is to know about me and what I plan on doing. So I'm gonna go through that slide by slide, and then we're just gonna vibe and play some games. You can ask me some questions, and I'll answer them as best as I can. And yeah, overall, it's just gonna be pretty relaxed. Um, and yeah, we'll just see how it goes, really. But yeah, if you have any questions or you want to give me any advice or you have any feedback to give me or anything like that, just drop it in the chat and I will look at it as soon as I can and hopefully adjust the stream accordingly. But yeah, without further ado, I might as well jump straight onto the presentation. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue to mumble and talk about random stuff. And who knows how long that'll take. So bear with me one moment whilst I get myself set up. Up, 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 up. Okay, we want that one, and then we want. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Hold up. More technical difficulties. It's the joy of first streams is having to deal with all the technical rubbish. Hopefully, I can get it fixed. Hmm, this is strange. Basically, my model isn't showing up on my next scene. It's there, but it's not showing. I'm just trying to figure out why not. Much as the ways these things go, everything was working fine before the stream started, and now it is not. Hang on, I'm going to test something. I'm going to switch scene and see if anything changes. Okay, no, I'm just as invisible as I ever was. What if I do this? This might fix it. I'm here! I'm tiny, but I'm here. Okay, let me fix that one moment. That should be fine for now. Alright, we got it working! Sorry about that, everybody. I love technical difficulties, don't we all? But yeah, we're all good to go now. So sorry about that. Yes, it's the stream curse. The everything will work fine as long as you're not streaming, but the second you wanna, stream up, I've disappeared. It's happening again. Ah. Why is this happening? Okay, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna swap screens again. Okay, we're nearly there. Okay. Right, let's try that again, shall we? By all accounts now, we should be good. So we're just going to get going before anything else goes wrong, I think. Yeah, I apologize again for the troubles. Hopefully, with a bit of practice, I can prevent these issues from consistently happening. Hopefully, we should be okay now. So, with that in mind, we're just going to get started. Hello, everyone. As I said, my name is Methos, and yeah, welcome to my debut stream. Let's just jump straight in, shall we? Okay, so yeah, who am I? Basically, is probably what most of you are wondering. As I've said, my name is Metforce. I am a VTuber, a brand new VTuber, focused from the UK, based in the UK. I'm an autistic VTuber who loves all things anime, all things superhero and comic books, and all things tokusatsu. My pronouns are he, him. I'm 22 years old. My favorite color, if you couldn't tell by like everything on my screen, is blue. And my Oshi mark is the two swords, and you'll probably see why in a minute if you don't already know. It'll become pretty obvious quickly enough. But yeah, that is my Oshi mark. Um, and yeah, that's all there's on this slide. Let's just jump straight ahead. So quickly, I'll just go over like some of my interests, including like anime I'm into, games I'm into, music I'm into, stuff like that. So you get like an idea of what to expect from me. And so yeah, anime I like. I like a lot of I like a lot of everything really. I've watched a lot of anime over the time. I've been a fan of anime for about 6 or 7 years now, since 2016. And in that time, I watched a lot of stuff. So in terms of like genres and stuff, I like a lot of everything really. But I suppose if I had to pick favorites, it would mostly be like shonen anime, comedy anime, romance anime. That's probably quite apparent from some of the favorites I've picked out here. My Hero Academia, probably one of my all-time favorites, mostly just because it's the one I've been following for the longest time. I've been following it ever since I became a fan of anime back in 2016 when the first season came out, and I've been following it ever since. I even caught all the way up to the manga. It's one of the only manga series that I'm like consistently reading every week. I don't read a lot of manga, but for My Hero, I go out of my way to check out each chapter. So yeah, definitely one of my all-time favorites. The second one here is one that I don't feel like enough people talk about. I don't know why, because I'm obsessed with it, and that's the Tuaru series or the Certain Magical Index franchise. So that includes everything from Magical Index to Scientific Railgun to Scientific Accelerator. I don't know why people don't talk about the show or this series so much. I know a lot of people are fans of Railgun, but that's kind of it. A lot of people don't talk about Index and they don't talk about Accelerator. And I want to I want to get people into that series more, and maybe I can do that through streams. Who knows? I certainly don't want to bore you guys with it, because if it's not for you, it's not for you. But me, I'm obsessed with it. I love the way it blends scientific, psychic abilities with the magical powers and like religion aspect, and the way the two sort of blend and the conflict between them. I just think it's really, really interesting, and it creates for a lot of interesting stories, and a lot of interesting power sets. Um, Accelerator is probably my favorite character. I was so obsessed when Scientific Accelerator came out. I went into a full like Accelerator obsession. I just think his power set is so unique and so different from anything else we've seen in a lot of anime. I mean, there may be a show out there with a character that has a similar power set, but I think the ability to like manipulate vectors and stuff like that is just such a unique idea that I don't think many series or shows like try to tackle. And I think that's why I like him so much. He's just such a unique character when it comes to powers. Maybe not so much in personality. He's very edgy and he's your typical anti-hero, but I feel like he has a lot of great character development. And I could gush about him for ages, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to move on. But yeah, I recommend Certain Magical Index franchise highly, and I think more people should watch it. Oh, I've also got SSS Gridman or SSSS Danazenon on here to show my love for Tokusatsu. I love all things Tokusatsu. I love mechs. I love kaiju. I love all that stuff. And when it comes to Tokusatsu, I have the mental age of like a 5-year-old. I love it. I love watching the big robots fight the big monsters, which is probably why I love Gridman so much. It's just Trigger doing what Trigger do, with some crazy action, some really great animation, and it's just eye candy. Really, I love watching it so much. Then we've got like some more slice of life stuff on here. I've got Kaguya-sama, probably one of the funniest shows I've seen. Every single episode I watch, I just can't stop laughing. Every single episode, I'm so noisy because I'm just laughing so hard. Um, I've always had an issue with like keeping my volume down when I'm watching telly, but with Kaguya-sama, I feel like it's especially hard because I'll just lose myself in the show and I'll just be laughing the whole way through. It's so funny. The comedy is just on point. The characters are great. Everything about it is just so awesome. And the last one here is a personal favorite of mine, K-On! Probably one of the first slice of life shows I ever watched. Um, and I just loved how chill it was. It was my like I said, it was like my introduction into that kind of show, where not a lot happens. It's just super chill, super relaxed. You just get to hang out with the characters, and have fun watching them, and it's great. It's so feel good. The music in it is great as well, and it kind of made me fall in love with the slice of life genre. Because before that, I wasn't really watching much. I was only really watching like shonen stuff. But K-On! Changed that, so it's kind of a special show to me. And that's why I put it on here. But yeah, there's a ton of other anime. I've seen so many. I think last time I checked my Mal page, I was like over 500. I watch a lot, and I could go on. I could go for an entire stream talking about like what my favorite shows are and stuff like that. It was really hard to pick these ones. I think the only one I knew I wanted on here for sure was Toaru because of what I was saying before about how I want to let more people know about it. But other than that, like picking the shows that I wanted on this list was really difficult. So yeah, no, there's definitely more outside of these shows. It's definitely not these shows exclusively. These are just the shows that I feel like have had the most impact on me, and so these were the ones I wanted to showcase. But we're going to move on to games. So these are some of my favorite game genres, not so much my favorite games specifically. I think one thing you're going to notice, which I'm going to cover a little bit in a minute, is a lot of the games I play are superhero games. As if it wasn't already obvious by my avatar, my VTuber, I am a massive superhero fan, and I've never been a massive gamer, but I adore superhero games because I adore those characters, and so a lot of the games I play are superhero games, and you'll see more of that later in some of the later slides. I'll go into more detail about that, but yeah, this isn't so much in me loving superhero games. This is just is loving superheroes as a whole and liking superhero games as a result of. But yeah, other than that, I really love hack and slashes. Just because I love the high paced action that they provide, and obviously being a fan of superhero games, I've always liked the beat 'em up types games. Um, and so I think my favorite hack and slash is probably Devil May Cry. Um, I've only played 4 and 5 because I only got into it recently. Maybe a year or two ago, when Devil May Cry 5 was first came out, is when or when it was first announced rather, is when I first started getting into it properly. Um, but yeah, no, I love hack and slashes. I love the action, and just it makes the monkey get brain work good. So that's why it's on there. And then the other genre I decided to highlight was RPGs and JRPGs. I love JRPGs obviously because I'm a massive fan of anime, and RPGs, just like regular RPGs, is more of a result of that. As I mainly play like the JRPGs as opposed to like the Western stuff. And again, you'll see more of that in some of the future slides. But yeah, there's not much else to say on the games front. Like I said, I'm not a massive gamer. I mostly played a reserved set of games. So I don't have too much to say on this field. But yeah, we're gonna move on to music, I think. So as you'll probably see from this list, the music that I like is pretty consistent. Rock, J-rock, J-pop, K-pop. I love like Eastern music. I love music with high energy. Um, when I listen to music, I like music that like gets me excited and gets me hyped up, if that's the right term. I love music that I can like really jam out to and get really excited about and get me like really pumped up and motivated. So a lot of them, like the music genres I picked out here, were genres that reflect that. I think a lot of these obviously are like anime openings because they are almost designed for that exact purpose of like getting you excited. Um, so that's where a lot of my music falls into. It's not like your typical music taste, I suppose, but I am a massive weeb, and I feel like my music taste reflects that pretty obviously. So yeah, I don't have much more to say on this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my interest. You kind of get a feel for like the sort of things that I like. It kind of just goes back to what I was saying before. It's all things anime, all things superhero, all things tokusatsu. It all falls. It almost all my interests fall under that sort of field, and I feel like this list showcases that. So yeah, we're gonna move on. So yeah, this is the big elephant in the room, I suppose. As I've mentioned, I am autistic, and that is going to affect certain things when it comes to me streaming. So I just wanted to use a slide to like demonstrate what you should expect on that side of the things. I obviously won't be covering everything in terms of how I'm affected by it, more so just the things that affect me when it comes to streaming. And I won't spend too long on this slide. I don't want to dwell on it too much. I just feel like it was important to cover just to set a basis for going forward. So probably the biggest one to mention is that my processing time is pretty slow, and that makes it hard to like play certain games, which is probably why I haven't been much of a gamer in the past. Um, because I am notoriously not that great at games, but I'm not here to stream me being the best at games. I'm here to stream me having fun playing games. And even though I may not be the best at them, I can still have a lot of fun, and I want to share that fun with other people. So that's what I'm planning to do here. But yeah, basically what this means is I won't be able to play anything super competitive. I don't think I'll ever play anything like Apex Legends, just because of the super competitive nature of it. I just don't have the reaction speed to keep up with other people. Um, and so anything that kind of falls into like a more competitive, high, what's the word? High response time sort of thing. Anything that requires me to think fast, probably not going to be able to do. But we'll see. You know, I'm trying to improve every day, so maybe down the road I'll give like a more competitive game like Apex a go, just to see how it goes. But for now, at least, it's not on the to do list. Um, the next thing on here is passion. I'm very passionate about the things that I like, and that's going to come through quite a lot, I think, in streams. I want to use my streams to showcase my interests and talk about my interests in a way that I haven't been able to before. I want to be able to talk with like-minded people about the things that I love, and hopefully that'll help with like my burning passion for some of these things that I've mentioned before. Because I don't get to talk to too many people about it. I talk to my friends about all this sort of stuff, obviously, and they're all great, and I love them all. But I want to use streams to reach out to even more people who love the same things that I love, and hopefully that'll help a lot. The next thing is obviously my shyness. I feel like this kind of goes for everybody, not just autistic people. But I'm very socially awkward, and that's another thing I'm hoping streams can help me with. The ability to just like talk and continue talking, something I really want to be able to improve on, and I'm hoping that by streaming I can do just that. I can learn how to talk more and improvise on different conversation topics. So that's something I'm actively trying to improve on through streams directly, and I'm hoping that'll pay off. But ultimately, what I wanted to kind of just say to wrap up this slide is I'm just a regular person. I'm just a big old nerd, and I just want to be able to jump on a stream and have fun with you guys. So it's definitely not something that I'm going to be talking about all the time. If it comes up, I'm not going to shy away from it at all. Like I don't try to avoid the topic, but I don't go out of my way to mention it if it doesn't need to be talked about. It's there. It is a part of me, but it doesn't define me. And I don't want it to define my streams either. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to use this slide as a kind of a way to just put that out there, just so that everyone's aware. If you guys have any questions about it, don't feel shy to ask me. I'm more than happy to answer questions about the way my autism affects me and stuff like that. Again, I'm not afraid to talk about it. I just don't want to talk about it unnecessarily. Uh, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to talk about it if it's not relevant to the stream or what other people are talking about. So yeah, but with that, I think we're going to move on to the next slide. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is my model itself. Both the art for the model and the rigging were done by Kieran over on Twitter. Their tag is there. It's at Kieran's with 2 eyes. And they were super great to work with. This is the first time I've ordered like a really big commission for any sort of like artwork or anything like that. So I was pretty like nervous going into it. I knew what I wanted in my mind, but I wasn't sure how. What's the word? I wasn't sure how doable a lot of the ideas I had in my head were going to be. I didn't know how realistic some of my ideas were and how they were going to portray into like an actual working model. So I was pretty nervous working with Kieran initially, just because I didn't want to overstep or overwhelm them with ideas. But Kieran was really, really nice to me and was super fun to work with. They took all of my ideas with like amazing enthusiasm, and that was really satisfying for me. To work with someone who was really open to experimenting with different ideas and stuff like that. I was willing to make the changes where I wanted them. So yeah, if you have the time, please go check them out on Twitter. Um, they're super awesome, and they were a massive uh, help with my model, and I think it came out amazing. I'm really really happy with it, and I just wanted to thank you so much, Kieran, for your hard work. I know you were really busy at the time, so I know my timing for my commission obviously wasn't amazing, but it came out amazing in the end, and I'm super super grateful for that. Um, Also, going back to my Oshi mark, you can probably see here by some of the toggles that I'm using here on this slide to demonstrate what I can do. Yeah, my VTuber avatar has dual wielding katana blades. That's something that I've always wanted to have in this character. This character that I have, or this avatar rather, is something that I've had in my mind for quite a long time, and he's always wielded 2 blades. And so that's something I really wanted to portray in the actual model itself. And so that's why I chose it for my Oshi mark as well. I feel like it's an almost a perfect representation of this character. So I wanted to use that for my Yoshi mark. But yeah, that was the choice for the Yoshi mark. And I can quickly show you probably. I wonder if this will work. Dang, I don't think my toggles are working right. Oh, wait, no. Okay, you can't really see it right now, but I can demonstrate it later. Hopefully to a better ability. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, but I can show them off a bit later. If I like move about a bit, you can kind of see the edges. Oh no, my toggle's just messing up. One moment. I see what's going on. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that. I was looking at the stream through Twitch directly, so everything was a little delayed. That's why I couldn't figure out what was going on. But we fixed it now, so it's all good. Anyway, we're gonna move on. But yeah, no, thank you again, Kieran, for your amazing work. I'm really happy with the way that my model came out. And yeah, go check them out. They're awesome. So yeah, we're gonna move on now to games. I said my interest in the superhero genre was going to shine through a bit more later. This is later. As you can see by the games that I play, or the games that I plan on playing, almost all of them are superhero games. We've got Avengers here. I know Avengers isn't everyone's cup of tea. It's definitely not the most optimized game in the world. And it definitely has its rough edges, no doubt about that. But I've been following it ever since it was announced, and for me, it's just sort of like a passion thing again. I've always loved the Avengers ever since I was introduced to them when I was like 11 or 12. And so for me, that being able to play as those characters, even if the game itself isn't the greatest, is just something that's really important to me. So I continue to play this game even for its faults, and it's been really fun to like see it develop and improve, even if only slightly, as the year has passed on. Don't get me wrong, there are definitely things I don't like about the game and things that I wish they change, but it's still a game that I keep coming back to, even despite that. But yeah, other superhero games on here, we've got Spider Man, which I played through like and completed like twice. But it's another game I want to kind of go back on, especially with all the hype around Spider Man 2 and the original Spider Man coming to PC. I want to capitalize on that hype, I think. So we're probably going to be playing it again. I love the game. I'm more than happy to play it for a third time. Guardians of the Galaxy, I started but never finished. So I want to use streaming to start from the beginning and play from scratch and hopefully beat it this time. With games, I often start games and never beat them, not because they're not good, just because I have a bit of an attention span issue. So sometimes I just lose interest really quick, and that's not at the fault of the game at all. It's just more of a me thing, really. But yeah, I want to use streaming to correct that, really. To fix that, I'm going to try and use streaming to start and finish games. Final Fantasy VII Remake being another one that I really want to finish. It's one that I started and got pretty far in, but I just never completed it. So that's another game that I want to use streaming as an opportunity to finish and complete. And hopefully I'll be ready for when the second half comes out. Because I really want to have this game completed before that happens. So yeah, we're going to use streaming to do that. Some other games on here that don't fall into the categories that I mentioned previously. Destiny and Fortnite. I don't know why I got into these games. They're certainly not the games that you think I'd enjoy, especially going on the things I've mentioned previously. Destiny 2, I think I just really like when live service games are done well. One thing I was really looking forward to with Avengers was having a game that was continuously evolving and changing over time. That the idea of that was something that really, really stood out to me. Oh, hi there, hi there. Aura is how you spell? How do you pronounce that? Aura Ghost. Or apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But it's so nice to meet you. Thanks so much for jumping into my stream. I hope you're having a nice time hanging out with me. But yeah, where was I? Destiny. Yeah. So I love the idea of games as a service titles in theory, right? Like I love the idea of a game that's constantly evolving and changing over time, and constantly getting new content. It's almost like an evolving world and an evolving story. And I love that like level of immersiveness that you just don't get with single player campaign games. Because once they're done, they're done. And yeah, you can replay them, but you're just replaying the same thing. And I feel like there's a little bit of immersion that's lost there. So in theory, I really love the way live service games try to almost be like their own living, breathing entity. Unfortunately, Avengers has had its issues with that, for sure. But I feel like Destiny does a much better job, in terms of at least in terms of like the consistency with its content updates and stuff like that. So I guess that's why I got into Destiny. I've always been a massive like sci-fi fan. I love games like where you can like customize your look and your aesthetic. So having Destiny and being able to make your own character with custom gear and custom like shaders and stuff like that, that's something that I've always really, really enjoyed. So one thing I want to do in terms of like consistent streams, I want to start a new character. I've always played Titan, but for streaming, I want to start a new class, either Hunter or Warlock. I haven't decided yet, but I want to start a new character from scratch and take it through all the different story modes on stream, and have the character evolve on stream over time. I think that'd be really, really fun. I'm going to move on to probably the biggest elephant in the room here, which is Fortnite. Now, you might be wondering, why did I put Fortnite on here when I just said a couple slides ago that I don't like competitive games? Well, it's Fortnite, and I feel like, I mean, it's not as difficult for probably obvious reasons. It's not as hard to keep up with. It's a lot easier to keep up with people on Fortnite, I think. And so Fortnite is probably one of the only battle royale games I'm able to actually like keep up with considering my like reaction speed and processing time and stuff like that. It's something that I can keep up with in spite of that. So that's why I like it. I also am a big sucker for like the crossovers. I think the thing that probably caught my eye the most with Fortnite, even though I never played it at the time, was the Marvel crossover season. Um, that was when I like really started to get interested in the game, but I didn't actually start playing until the season after. But I love like all the Marvel crossovers, all the DC crossovers. It has like some of the biggest crossovers, and it meshes things together that would otherwise never be possible. And I just think that's really cool. I also love the way they do live events. They just did a live event like the other day, the Collision event, and it was my first live event ever because I've never really like taken the time out of my day to try them out. But no, it's really really fun. I love the idea of having a game mode that everyone is playing at the same time as a joint community, and everyone can talk about it immediately after. And you're all experiencing the same thing at the same time. I just think that sense of community is something that's like really special, and I think it's something that only Fortnite does. I mean, maybe other games do it too, but not in the same style and not to the same extent. So I think that's why I'm really enjoying Fortnite. Um, Call me cringe, but it is what it is. But yeah, the only other things to mention on here are some of the games that I played on here that aren't out yet. Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights are probably like my most anticipated again because they're the superhero games. And I've just been looking forward to them since they were announced. Really, Gotham Knights, I think more so because I love Batman and the Batman mythology. Despite the fact that I'm yet to play the Arkham games, I know, I'm a failure as a superhero fan. I'm sorry, I apologize, but maybe I'll play those on stream. Maybe I just never took the time to like get into them properly. I've dabbled in the Arkham games here and there, but I've never like fully immersed myself in them. But I do still love Batman as a character, and I especially love like all the Bat family characters as well. And so Gotham Knights is one that's like, pardon me, um, Gotham Knights is on my watch list. It's definitely something I want to keep an active eye out for. So yeah, and then when it comes out, it's something I'd love to play on stream. I don't know if it'll be like a first time play, if I want to experience it for myself first privately. I haven't decided yet, but I feel like that's something I'll come to decide closer to the time. But yeah, so these are the sort of games you can expect me to be playing. Destiny and Fortnite and Avengers are probably going to be the ones that I'm like playing more casually, just because they are more like they more have that more live access, live service model, and they're repeatable. And I can just play them casually without having to think too hard. So these are the ones I'm going to be playing when I'm doing like just a casual chatting stream or something, just having the game on in the background or something like that. And then we'll also have like dedicated streams to play like proper playthroughs of the more story focused stuff. But yeah, I'll let you know, guys. I'll let you guys know more about like which ones I want to do first. If you guys have like a specific game maybe out of these that you want to see, let me know. And I can definitely prioritize one over the other. But yeah, for now, stay tuned and I'll let you know which one of these I'll be doing first, really. But we're going to move on, I think. Let's move on to the next slide. So I wanted to kind of go over some other things that I'm going to be doing on stream. These are just like a couple of things. There's probably going to be more, but these are some of the big ones. These are things I've always wanted to do, but never found the outlet to do them. And those are breakdowns of seasonal anime, and various event watch alongs. So when it comes to seasonal anime has been probably the biggest way that I've consumed anime throughout the time I've been an anime fan. It's not every single show I watch comes out of the seasonal format, but a very large percentage does. I love the seasonal format, and again, I think it comes down to that sense of community. Everyone's talking about the same sets of shows, and I just love that sense of like togetherness and community that having a seasonal format provides. Because otherwise, anyone could be watching anything, and it would be hard to find people who are watching things at the same time that you are. So I really love seasonal anime, and one thing I really really want to do on stream is go through the different anime charts and cycle over like the different shows, the ones that pique my interest, maybe the ones that don't, kind of just go over my thoughts. There are other streamers that do this sort of thing, but I wanna do it too. I wanna do it too. I want to I want to use this as a way to share the sorts of shows that I'm watching each season, and talk about them more with other people. So yeah, the only other thing on here that I wanted to mention was event watch-alongs. Primarily, as you see here, is the Anime Awards. I really want to have a community where I can watch along with other people, talk about it with other people, joke about with it with other people. Um, and I feel like streams is a great way to do that. So that's one thing I want to do, especially with the Anime Awards. That'll probably be happening next year in February. Hopefully, I'll be able to stream that or stream a watch along for that, and we can all watch it together. And I think that'll be really, really fun. So that's one thing I want to do. I may do this with other events as well. I'm not sure. Anime Awards was the big one, but if there's any like big events that I think would be fun to stream, I'll definitely let you guys know. And if there's any you want me to do as a watch along, also let me know. Just on Twitter or whatever, or through the Twitch chat. And I can definitely see if that's something we can do. But yeah, so these are just some of the other things I wanted to highlight that I'm considering doing outside of like gaming streams, really. So I believe this might be the last slide, and that's just some of the goals that I want to achieve whilst I'm streaming. I want to create a small community that can just hang out and chill, have a good time. That's kind of what my streams are going to be all about. They're not going to be super intense and competitive or anything like that, like I mentioned. It's just going to be about having a nice chill time, having some fun together, just chatting about random stuff, and just having a little bit of fun. So that's kind of the community that I want to create. Just people who are super relaxed and just want to like have a little bit of fun, have a good time. And I'm hoping that's something I'm able to do through streaming. Um, yeah, so as I mentioned before, I'm going to be using streaming to discuss my hobbies and interests a lot. Just because obviously I am so passionate about the things that I like, and I feel like streaming is a good way to be able to help with that. So that's one thing that I really want to do through streaming is meet people who love the things that I love to the extent that I do, and we can all talk about it and have fun and share our love for these things together. Another big one is I want to meet us other streamers, other VTubers. Um, I want to get out there and meet new people, make new friends, and I want to do lots of like collabs with other VTubers and other streamers as well. So if you want to like talk to me, please do. I really really want to meet people and get to know other people and stream with other people. So if you ever want to talk to me or if you want to collab with me, please reach out to me. My Twitter DMs are open. Um, so please just contact me and be like, hey, uh, I wanna hang out, and I'll be like, heck yeah, let's do it. Because I want to use this as a way to meet other VTubers. The VTubing community just seems like so friendly and awesome. It's something that I really really want to be like a real part of. And I've struggled with that a little bit because I've been joining like different discords and stuff. I've been a little bit shy, but hopefully through streaming I can get myself out there a bit more and hopefully meet new people. And yeah, that would be really really great. But overall, like I said, I'm just here to have fun, have a chill time with you guys, and that's ultimately my primary goal is just to have a good time, have some fun. So yeah, I believe that was the last slide. Let me double check. Yeah, that was the last slide. So that is everything I had for my debut presentation. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed it and you guys learned a lot about me. I'm gonna hopefully keep this stream up as a VOD. So if you ever want to go over anything that I covered, you can always check the VOD back and rewatch it at your pleasure. Also, if you have any other questions about things that I've talked about during this presentation, please feel free to ask me. I'm more than happy to answer your questions, um, and I'd love to like be able to help you guys learn more about me. So if you guys ever want to ask me something, feel free. Just go right on ahead. But yeah, so for the rest of the stream, maybe for like another hour, I'm thinking we're just gonna play some games. I haven't decided which game. I'm gonna decide it on the fly. It's probably gonna be Fortnite, I think. Mm, maybe Avengers. We'll see. If you guys have a suggestion, it's going to be out of the more casual games that I mentioned. So Destiny, Fortnite, or Avengers. If you guys have a preference out of those three, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick one at random. But yeah, we're just going to hang out. You guys can ask me some questions, or we can just chill. Whatever works. And yeah, we're just gonna take it easy for the next hour or so and play some games. Also, I've noticed the chat box has been covering my eyes this entire time, and I hadn't fixed it up until now because I didn't want to disrupt the flow. What days will I stream? This is a good question. Right now, I'm not sure. Now, there is a specific reason for that. Right now, outside of VTubing, I'm currently in the process of looking for full-time work. Um, right now, my days are pretty free and pretty open. So at least for the next few weeks, I want to try and stream consistently. I'm aiming for maybe 2 to 3 streams a week. I will try to let you guys know in advance what days those would be, but it'll very much be depending because being autistic, sometimes I just wake up and I'm not able to do stuff, or at least I'm not able to be as productive as I'd like to be. And so I don't want to commit to specific days, and in case something happens, and I don't want to have to keep committing to specific days and then have to constantly having to cancel them. But I will say that at least whilst I'm in the process of job searching, I want to try and stream between 2 to 3 days a week, maybe more, maybe less. And again, I'll try and let you guys know at least a day or two before which day it'll be, so I can give you guys at least a little bit of notice. But once I get like full-time work, obviously the days that I'm going to be able to stream is going to be smaller. I'm hoping it'll probably just be a weekend thing, especially at the beginning when I'm getting used to whatever my new job is. I'm probably not going to have the energy in the evenings to then jump on after a long day at work and stream. But I'm hoping my weekends will be free and I'll be able to stream consistently, maybe every Saturday or every Sunday. We will see as we go. It all depends on what of work I'm able to get. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm not able to give like a definitive answer on that. I wish I could. Maybe as I get more accustomed to streaming, I'll find a system that works and I'm able to use a consistent schedule. But for now, just because I don't know how things are going to go and how things are going to plan out, especially with job searching and everything, I'm not really able to guarantee anything. And I don't want to be able to commit to something that I can't definitively commit to because I don't want to disappoint people. So yeah, I apologize for that. I'm sorry I can't commit to something more concrete. But for now, at least for the next 2 to 3 weeks, I want to be able to stream 2 to 3 days a week. That's probably the most definitive thing I can say for now. But yeah. So yeah, no, carrying on with what I was saying before, I am gonna move the chat box up a bit so that it's not covering my eyes. I wanted to move it earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the debut presentation. Especially with all the fiddling around we had to do at the beginning. I just didn't want to like spend ages messing about with it. But now that we're in a good place to stop, we're gonna quickly fix that. So let me go ahead and do just that. I think the most annoying thing is it doesn't seem like whichever scene I'm actively on, I can change. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to BRB so I can actually edit the screen that I'm on. For context, I'm using OBS Studio mode, so I obviously have the preview of the scene I'm going to show and then the actual scene that's being displayed right now. But for some reason, whichever scene is being displayed at the moment, I don't seem to be able to directly edit, which is a little bit annoying. But it is what it is. Okay, I've moved it. Let me just... There we go. Okay. But yeah, we're going to move on to some games now. Just let you guys know, I mostly play on PlayStation, just FYI. Because my computer isn't the best, and just streaming is a bit of a tax on my CPU. So I don't really want to run games as well as streaming. So pretty much every game I'm going to be playing, unless it's a PC exclusive, it's probably going to be on PlayStation. I have a PS5, so I have something that can perform pretty nicely, and it just takes some of the pressure off my PC. So I'm gonna switch to the previous scene just whilst I get my PlayStation set up. Again, if you guys have a game that you want to see out of the three that I suggested, Destiny 2, Fortnite, Avengers, let me know, and I'll pick one, whichever one you guys want to see. Otherwise, I'm going to pick whichever one I'm feeling at the moment. And yeah, so bear me 1 second. Okay, I think we're going to have that issue where I'm going to be invisible for a moment. Aha, we're back. Oh yeah, by the way, you guys can see my swords now. 1 second, let me show you the whole thing. These are my swords. These are the ones that I mentioned earlier that I couldn't really showcase just because of the format of the screen. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Who was that? Let me just see. Ludliff, thank you so much for the follow. It's great to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping on by. But yeah, these are the swords that I mentioned. I couldn't really show them off before, just because, yeah, with the format of the layout, it made it hard to because they use up a lot of space. But yeah, these are the swords. I love the way the reflections move as I move around. It's kind of hard to show, but you can see kind of how the shine moves as I move. I think that's really cool. It's just a really nice touch that Kieran added that I'm really, really happy with. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to set up the PS5 again. Please give me your suggestions for games out of the three that I mentioned. Fortnite, Avengers, Destiny. You guys have one that you want to see? Otherwise, I am going to pick one at random. And if it's Avengers, then it'll be your own fault. You have no one to blame but yourself. It might not be Avengers. I really don't know. It's very much going to be whatever I feel like at the time. Alrighty, where are we? Oh no, I just updated the friggin' capture card, so now I have to redo all my HDR? No. Okay. This shouldn't take long. This should only take a moment or two. Bear me whilst I quickly adjust the HDR. Hopefully this won't take too long, as I mentioned. I've just realized, has my desktop audio been off this entire time? I've had music playing this entire time, and I don't think it's been coming through. I am so sorry. I was so focused on the debut, I didn't even realize. I apologize. I've had music playing this entire time. I feel like an idiot. I'm so sorry. Oh dear. Anyway, the music's there now, so it's whatever. But yeah. Anyway, HDR. Let me get this working for you guys. Okay, we should be good. It's a little dark. It's darker than I remember. That is darker than I remember, Chief. We're gonna turn it up a bit. It's just a little bit too dark. That's better. Okay, right. I don't have any recommendations, so I assume you guys are just happy with whatever. In which case, I'm just going to pick whatever I'm feeling at the time. Right now, I am in the mood for some. Should we play some? Let's play some Fortnite. Let's play some Fortnite. This is the new season started. I gotta get that battle pass up. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna play some Fortnite. Hopefully gain some levels. And yeah, so let me get that all set up. We're probably safe to switch scenes now, to be fair. So let me just do that. Right, do we have PS5 audio? We do. Okay, and again, just let me know if you guys want me to adjust the volume. I know I'm invisible. I think I've figured out the solution to this problem. He says, realizing that maybe he hasn't figured out the solution to this problem. Okay, bear with me. I'm just going to change the stream game to Fortnite. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Now I just got to make myself appear on the screen. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I understand how it works now. He says, I think I understand how it works. We'll see. But for now, I seem to have fixed it. So we're gonna go with that. Yeah. Alright, let's get started. Let's just jump straight in. By the way, if you guys want me to change game at any point to any of the other 2 games I mentioned, I'm more than happy to swap. But otherwise, I'm going to just keep going with what I've got. And yeah. Right, one thing I need to do before we do anything else. It's showing all my friends. I'm so sorry, friends. I apologize, my friends. I don't know why it suddenly decided to display all my friends on Fortnite. I apologize. That was unexpected. Right, one thing I need to do before I do anything else. Let's go into the audio settings and turn off copyrighted music. Because we don't want any of that. Right, I mostly play Zero Build because, as you probably guess by things I've said already, I do not have the response time to be able to build quickly, so I just don't. It's the thing. So Zero Build is perfect for me. We're gonna play with squads, just because I like playing with other people. More often than not, though, if I'm quest grinding, I'll just have squads on by default, but then I'll run off and do my own thing, which is like I know the worst thing I could do. It's probably not the best thing to do in teams, and I should really play solo when I'm quest grinding, but I don't, because I'm the worst. By the way, the skin that I've got here is the skin from the collision event, the Teddy Make. I got Fortnite Crew just for a month, just so I could get the battle pass. And yeah, I really like the skin. Again, massive mech fan. So I have the other Teddy Mech skin as well, but I love the color scheme on this one, so we're going to be using it. I also really, really like the pickaxe, the light blade. It's so cool. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's so cool. Again, if the volume is too loud or too quiet, let me know. I will adjust the settings accordingly. Hopefully it's okay for you guys. But if there's any balancing issues, please let me know. I want to be able to make the experience as comfortable for you guys as possible. Obviously, I need your help to do that. So, if you have any things you want me to change, volume-wise or anything really, let me know. Anywho, I'm going to jump into the first game, and you guys can see just how terrible at games I really am. It's going to be a good time. Right, this person has pinged, so we're just going to go where they go for now. It's probably the best fit. Whee! Maybe after a couple games I'll show you guys my skins. I have a lot of skins. I have spending money on games probably. I'm relatively sensible with it. Like, I don't spend the money I don't have. But I do like to spend money when I do have it. So I've got a lot of skins. I can show you guys which ones I do have and which ones I don't. Obviously, I've only been playing since Chapter 2, Season 5. So I only have skins from that point onwards. But I can show you guys which ones I want. If you guys have like a skin you want me to use, we can do that. But for now, this is the one that I'm using, and this is the one that I really like, so it's the one that we're going to be using. Right. Let's do this. Pick up the shield and quickly use that once we've got it. Sword. Try not to walk into benches like an idiot. There are people here already, that's unfortunate. But there's a chest somewhere in this vicinity. Now I could go around. Oh, it's coming from up there, I think. I could go around and up, or I could cheat and just break the ceiling like a chaotic person. That's a harpoon gun. That's of no use to me. Like the shotgun is, so keep the harpoon gun for now, just because I've got no reason to get rid of it. But, yeah. Right. I hear a lot of action. So we're gonna try and... Oh, this person's got the same skin as me. Hello. I'm guessing it's a popular skin right now. Ah. Oh yeah, my aim is notoriously terrible. One thing that I guess being on a console helps with, if it was on PC, it would be just even worse. But my hand-eye coordination is not good. Another joy of the autistic. I handle okay. Not amazing, but terrible. Who are we shooting? Over there. Anyway. We got him. We got him. Alright. We've got a good collection of weapons here now. Oh, we got him. I was worried that when I started streaming a game, that even though I'm mildly competent at Fortnite, I was just gonna show my worst sides and completely flunk it. But we're doing okay. I don't want to jinx it, but we're doing alright for now. I think we managed to defeat a whole squad there, so, you know, could be doing a lot worse. There's a chest here. I feel like one of my other teammates is going to get taken right. That's just a gun that I already have. I'll let them have it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I do not need it. Going back to the point about streaming, at least for the next few weeks, I think I want to do another stream tomorrow. See how I'm feeling tomorrow, but I'd like to stream for maybe the next couple days, just to get into the groove of things. Whilst I'm new and fresh here, I'd like to get comfortable with it. So that's what I'm going to do, at least tomorrow. I make no promises about Wednesday. But we will see. Again, I will make a tweet about it. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, by the way. I've got my Twitter tag in the bottom right-hand corner. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I make tweets and stuff sometimes. Especially about my interests and stuff. That's another way I love to talk to people about their hobbies. So if you want to talk to me on Twitter, please go ahead and give me a follow. That'd be really, really cool. Oh, people. Oh, did I get the last shot there? Did I steal the shot from someone? I'm so sorry. He was right there and I panicked. No. I aim. Ah, he ran away. He ran away like a little coward. The nerve of these people. Oh, another thing you may notice with PlayStation is my PlayStation tag is MetForce, not MetForce. I go by MetForce with a C. It's just that I had some issues setting up my account. And I made a couple different attempts at making an account. And obviously once you've used the name once, you can't use it again. So I had to replace a letter. So I replaced the C with a Z. But I don't really go by MetForce. That's what you'll see on all my PlayStation games. But I go by MetForce with a C. I mean, if you call me MetForce, I'm not gonna, freak out. I'm not super sensitive about it or anything like that. I'm not gonna cry. But if you're wondering which one is like the preferred name that I go by, typically, it's Met Force with a C. That it. Why am okay? So another thing you may see is whenever I'm talking, if I lose focus, I'll just start running because I'm not really paying attention to what's going on the screen. It does make me look like a bit of a silly when I'm walking around with no sense of real direction. I don't know why we're shooting at the IO guards, but we are. So we're just gonna do. I wanted that, but I wanted that. What was I saying? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's all I really have to say on that front. It's Met Force with a C, just Z on PlayStation because found problems and stuff, things and stuff. There is a ball here. He's just hanging about. Look at him. He's just vibing. I heard you could ride on animals now, but I've never seen it. I still don't know how, but I think it's really cool. I just think that's really blessed. I have no idea what we're doing. I think we're just camping here, holding the spot. Oh. Looks to be someone over here. Let's go help. Let me switch to a gun that actually has ammo. Is this the person we're fighting? No, it's not. It's being shot from somewhere else. Up there? No. I did not respond to that at the pace that I needed to. They were up there and I was focused on the car. That's unfortunate. I wonder if we can take the rest of us and we can take them out. Hopefully, and then res us. I need help. No, don't. Oh, no. That was rough. That was really rough. No, I don't want to report a player. I'm salty, but I'm not that salty. I wouldn't do that. This person wants to stay with the team. I did say I'd show my locker, so we're going to do that quick. If they're still there when we're done, we can join in with them, but I suspect by the time I'm finished, they will have moved on. So I'm not going to show you literally everything I have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the presets that I've made based on the characters that I actively like to use. Because obviously with battle passes and stuff, I've got skins here that I own but will never touch. Not because they're bad, just because they're just not my personal taste. But I will show you the ones that I do like and I do use. I've set presets for them, so we'll just go through the list. I've got Venom. Venom is one of my all-time favorite villains. I love him. I've got Ghost Rider, because he's edgy and cool and I like anti-heroes. I'm sorry. I've got Black Panther. Got the Mandalorian. Got this dude. He's got like a really cool galaxy sort of theme to him. I think he looks really, really cool. The way his body is like animated as you move, I just really like it. We got Ant-Man. This dude was from Season 5. He's like a gladiator. I don't know most of these guys' names. I apologize. This was another Fortnite crew skin. We got the Flash. This was another Chapter 2 Season 5 skin that I quite fond of. Terminator. This is the other mech skin that I mentioned. I have the original as well. This is the chicken from... Was it Season 6 or Season 7? I don't remember. We got these two from the same season. It was a tribal season. I'm better off going by the names of the season, I guess, because those are the things I remember more so. These two are from the tribal season. Then we got this unicorn dude from Fortnite Crew. I don't have Fortnite Crew every month. I kind of just cancel it and repurchase it as and when I need it. Or there's a skin that I like, or I want to get the battle pass, or something like that. But I don't constantly have it. But yeah, who else? We got Master Chief. Another skin from a more recent season, I think. I don't know why it's so far up the list, because I think this was just last season. I think it was just when I was editing stuff, I just happened to add it in a slot that was further up. It's another Fortnite crew skin. We got, what's his name? Mancake or something like that? I don't remember. He's the syrup dude. He's the dude with the syrup. I think he owns the butter barn. This skin, I love skins with like really cool armor and masks. This skin, he's got like an RGB thing going on. We got Gladiator Peely. Got this dude from, I believe it was also the tribal season. Ancient Jonesy. We got Raven. We got the football player. I know nothing about football. I don't really know who this guy is, but I like his armor. And so when I play this guy, I mostly just play like him in his armored form. I also really like his glider. But yeah, I'm not going to pretend that I know anything about who he is. I'm sure he's great. but I don't follow sports like at all. So don't ask me questions about sports because I don't know anything. This one, which was like it's another Fortnite crew skin, but it's like a Teddy Kamen Rider almost, or like a Teddy Power Ranger. I really like it. I love armored characters with masks. I'm a massive Kamen Rider fan, so that's kind of how that translates. Got Thanos, got Loki, got another armored dude. Got this chick from one of the other seasons. I don't remember which one. We got Movie Venom. We got the cartoon fish, the samurai looking dude. We got the Prowler, and then we got this dude from the season just been. He's got a really cool armor, a bit bulkier than some of the others. We got Moon Knight. I watched Moon Knight on Disney Plus, and I was obsessed with it when I watched it. So I had to get the skin. He just looks so cool. I love his aesthetic. I love everything about his whole vibe and aesthetic. I love it so much. This lady from the latest season, I think she has a really cool armor, and I love the wings and the way the wings come out for her glider. Got this dude. We got the anime girl from the last season. She has like these really cool daggers, and they turn into like a glider, and I think that's really, really sick. And then obviously we got the one that I'm using right now, which is the latest collision skin Teddy Mech, and my new current favorite. But if you guys have any skin out of the ones you see here that you want me to use, I'll use any out of these presets really. But for now, I'm going to continue using this one. But if you guys, if you want to see a specific one, feel free. I'm more than happy to swap. But for now, we're going to continue using Mecha Strike Commander. As I figured, everyone else has disappeared. So we are going to start up with a new team. How long have I been streaming for now? Almost an hour and a half. We're gonna probably aim to hit the 2-hour mark. So 9 PM BST UK time. Probably gonna end stream. Pardon me, just taking a drink. I may stream for longer. We'll see where we're at 9 o'clock. If I want to stream for longer, I will. If I want to go, I will. I'll let you guys know at the time. But for now, that is the current plan as it stands. I feel like 40 minutes of Fortnite should be more than enough. But I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. This is like my first proper stream. I've dabbled in streaming a little bit here and there. This is the first time I'm really committing to it. And I'd love to get advice, feedback, anything you want me to do better or see change. I'd love any... Obviously, please make it constructive. We want to keep this... We want to keep everything friendly here, of course. But if you guys have some genuine feedback that you'd love to give me, I'm more than open to criticism, constructive, of course. I wanna be able to make sure that you guys are enjoying the stream. It's the best of my ability. Obviously, I have my own limitations, but I want to make sure that people are enjoying the stream as best as I'm able to. So the more feedback I can get, the better I can make the stream as a result. Oh yeah, one thing I actually completely forgot about was one of the goals that I believe was on the presentation itself, but I accidentally missed when I was talking. Pardon me. Pardon me. Sorry. One thing I forgot to mention when I was going over the debut presentation was I do want to create more assets and stuff for streams. I wasn't able to do it all for the debut because money. I'm on a limited budget, so I am not able to do everything all at once. But as we go on, and especially when I find work and I get more of a larger income, hopefully, I want to be able to make more assets. One thing I really want to do is emojis. I really want some emojis, some Metforce emojis, some fun expressions for you guys to use. So that's probably going to be next on my to-do list, but I want a new background that isn't just there's a dude here and I'm trying to talk to the chat. You guys are so mean. I was trying to have a conversation. Anyway, but now that I'm dead, I guess I will continue talking. I want to get new emojis. I want to get a new background that isn't just like a hexagonal pattern. I want to get like a room, an illustration of a room. But obviously, all that stuff's kind of really expensive, and it's going to take me a while to be able to get all of it. But if there's things, again, this just goes back to like the feedback thing. If there's things you guys want to see upgraded, or assets you want to see in particular, let me know, and I will prioritize them. But right now, as it stands, I really want some emojis. So we're going to commission those hopefully sooner rather than later. But right now, I can't give a definitive answer. It won't be like any time within the next week or two. It'll be like a month or two. We're going to find a new team. Just because I don't want to spectate for too long. Yeah, but it all kind of comes back to just feedback. I want to be able to improve the stream as much as you guys want me to, so I know I'm repeating myself a lot. That's another thing as well, is I repeat myself a lot. I just want to make sure I get my point across, I guess. Please let me know if you guys want to see anything. Anything changed, anything added. Anyway, we're gonna stop asking for people to talk to me. We're gonna concentrate on the game now, because otherwise what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna die again. So we're gonna concentrate on stream now, I think. But yeah. Let's go. Alrighty. I also love the animation on the pickaxe for this. The way he like draws it out. Very, very cool. Very cool. Alrighty, is one of my teammates gonna ping? Or are we just gonna jump out somewhere? I mean, I could ping. Could always do that. Ah, never mind. Someone beat me to it. Sometimes you gotta be the change you want to see. Then wait for others to ping. You must ping yourself. Be the change. I need a better glider for this skin. This was just one of the only ones I had that I felt like matched the color scheme, if only slightly. I don't have a lot of gliders. I want more. But for now, this is the one I'm using for this guy. It's one of the PlayStation exclusive ones, I think. Land on a mushroom. That animation continues to be awesome. Someone is already dead. Okay, so I'm not going to attempt to save them whilst I have no weapon, because that would be bad. So we're going to grab a weapon or two, and hopefully we can go save them. Hopefully I don't die in the process. We will see. Let's be careful. Okay, there is a whole group here. I can't take them on by myself, but there's other people. Like, there's other teammates. Let's just be cautious. Got him. Got him. Got him. Ah! Oh, wait. Is there an ally in that car or not? That's confusing. I thought you couldn't get damage from, like, allied cars. Wrong. Let's pick up the shield, because I just lost a lot of health by getting run over by what I assume was my own teammate. Alrighty. We lost someone, didn't we? So we have their card. We should probably get to a van. I'm gonna steal the car, and we're gonna head Thankfully, there's a reboot van just here, so we're just gonna go. If I can get out of the way of this friggin' rock, that would be lovely. In hindsight, with the van being as close as it was, I was necessary. But you know, we picked it up. Oh my god! I didn't mean to do that. I gotta be careful, there's geysers here and they shoot you upwards. So that's fun. I love that. Okay, we're all back, but we are outside of the safety of the storm cycle. So I think we need to move. Oh! There are people here. Where are they? Here, they're right in front of me. Oh no! I hate shotguns. Shotguns are the worst. Yeah, we're stuffed. I don't think we can come back from this. I don't know where our other teammate is, but I think we've lost it. Oh, by the way, guys, I have sound alerts on. I don't know. I didn't get too much of a chance to mess around with it. I don't know if you need to donate bits to use them, or if you can just use them for free. When I was testing them, obviously I used them for free because I'm the host. I don't know if you can use them for free. Actually, if someone could let me know, that would be really helpful. Do you guys have to donate bits to use them? Because for now, at least, I'd like to make them free. That may change if it gets overused, but right now, I just want to have it as something fun that you can use with no pressure to, like, spend money. So if anyone is got a spare second and check out the sound alerts, they should be just at the bottom of the stream in the dashboard. I picked out a few. And if you can't use them, if you could just let me know. And that way I know to look at the settings and hopefully there's a way to make them free. We're just waiting for a new match. Someone wanted to stay with the team, so I was like, yeah, might as well. Might as well. I have no idea if someone's like waiting for the opportune moment to jump scare me with a sound alert. Or if it's just not working. Time will tell. But please, if it's not working, please let me know. I want to make sure it's up and running. In theory, it's just as easy as scrolling down and clicking a sound of your choosing. And if it doesn't appear on stream, yeah, just let me know. I won't fix it right now, because I want to spend the last half hour playing some games. But I'll make sure it's working for the next stream. If I can. Again, I don't know if they can be used for free. But I'd like to think that they can be. You guys know of any other like Twitch extensions? Because I really wanted to have like a whole bunch of Twitch extensions, but I just didn't know which ones to use, which ones would be useful. So, if you guys have like some Twitch extensions that you particularly like, or you'd like to see in this stream, let me know about them. I'd love to add them to the dashboard, because I'm aware it's pretty bare bones at the moment. I just picked yellow because gotta pick one, so I picked one. Alrighty, we got a gun already. Oh, it's a sniper. I'm terrible with snipers. My aim is bad enough as it is without having a gun that's entire, like, function is based around being able to aim properly. I mean, sometimes it's fine, but most of the time I'm notoriously bad. I'm a lot better at, like, getting up close. And dealing damage up front than, like, hiding away and trying to shoot from a distance. Okay, is it safe to assume the sound alerts aren't working? Or has no one clicked on one? If you don't want to use them, no worries. But it's just kind of hard to tell whether or not that's what's happening right now, or if it's broken. So if you are actively trying to use it, and it's not working, let me know. That way I can identify the difference. Either that, or it's like working on your side, but not on mine. I'm not hearing anything. I feel bad. I probably shouldn't be like pressuring you guys to do shit you don't want to do. Oh, I swore. My bad. Ah! It works! Huzzah! That's good, and it was 0 bits. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Sorry for the peer pressure. I'm very eager to get everything working properly. That was loud. But it works, and that's good. That was all I wanted. Now you can use them as much or as little as you want. I just wanted to make sure that it was functioning. That was the only thing I was like, I set this up, but I don't know if it's working as intended. And it's something I'm not really going to be able to test until I'm on stream. So I'm sorry, I kind of had to rely on you guys for that. I feel bad. I kind of had to peer pressure you into it. But, I just really wanted to make sure it was working. So thank you so much for the help. Feel free to use it as much or as little as you like. But it's there. And I've made it free, because I don't want to force people to pay. I'm being shot from somewhere, I don't know where from. Where are they? They're shooting at me from, like, really far away, I think. We're gonna move, because I can't see them. I just see the bullets. I'm not gonna be able to do anything until I find them. Is that them there? In the water. I need to find some cover and use my first aid kit before I'm... Okay, so I'm probably gonna, like, turn the sound alerts down a little bit. They're a little loud. But from all accounts, they seem to work. And that was the main thing. I think on the dashboard, you should also be able to see my Twitter feed. Obviously, you can probably follow me from there. If you want to give me a follow, please do. I make tweets about nerd stuff and weeb stuff. Okay. Right, we're grouped up with purple. I actually just realized I said I was going to focus on the game, and then I proceeded to talk about sound alerts for about 10 minutes. I'm the worst. I don't have anything else to cover. I don't believe. I'm pretty sure I've covered everything I wanted to, so There shouldn't be any reason why we can't just focus on the game for a little bit. Maybe I'll extend the stream duration just a little bit to make up for the lost time. I mean, it's not like I haven't been playing, I just, you know... I wanna... It's hard to concentrate on the game when I'm trying to sort stuff out at the same time. Been running around a lot, randomly. As I tend to do. There are chests here. There's another one within the close vicinity. I think it's... upwards? Up? It's gotta be up. And my box. Yaha! That is useful. We use those. Might as well use this whilst we're at it. I turned the background music back off for the game, but you guys want it back on. I wasn't sure how much it would overlap with Fortnite, but obviously once we're actually in game, there isn't a lot of like music. Was it off the entire time I was doing my like debut presentation? Because for me, I had music on the entire way through. Okay, I'm gonna try my best and stick with purple, because I have very much been doing my own thing for the past 5 minutes, and I'm gonna try and stick with my teammate if I can. So we're gonna stay up here, stay with him rather. How are we doing? We're halfway. We're in the bottom half. People still alive. We won't stray too far from tilted towers for now, because I'm not sure what Purple's up to up in the top. But I just wanted to come down here and see if there was anything interesting to grab. But we'll stay in the vicinity like I said I would. Oh, there's a chest somewhere below me from the seams of it. Or at least that's what it seemed like? Maybe I'm wrong? I hear it, but I have no idea where it is. It looks to be directly below me. Can I break the floor? I was right. Whoopsie. Did not mean to do that. Right, I am conscious that the storm cycle is about to decrease. So, as much as I want to stick with purple, if we don't move, we're gonna die. So, I'm gonna at least start slowly making my way in that general direction. Hopefully, he takes the lead, he takes the initiative and follows me. If not, hopefully he'll catch up before the cycle is finished decreasing. Is he coming? No, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get hit by the circle, I think. I feel bad. I feel bad for abandoning him, but I'm not gonna... There we go, now he's coming, okay. It all worked out in the end, We grabbed a truck. In hindsight, walking all the way was probably stupid. So you can't... Okay. Let's get in. I say, I didn't think you could get hit by ally vehicles. I'm not sure what happened before. It must have been an enemy. It was an ally that came out of the car, right? Was it a different car? I never know. A mystery. I'm wondering what I should do for my stream tomorrow. Should I do another chill stream with another game? Or shall I start one of the story games? Does anyone here have a preference? If not, I'll decide on the day what I'm feeling. There's a chest up there. I think I want to keep it casual for now. We'll find the time to do dedicated story stuff, but unless of course you guys specifically ask for it, and then of course I will try and make that happen. But otherwise, I think I'm gonna keep it pretty relaxed, at least the first week, once we get into the swing of things. I think for this week, I want to stream both Tuesday and Wednesday, but I won't be streaming Thursday. I'm going to be watching the Summer Games Fest show, and that's one that I don't really want to stream, mainly because I have plans to watch it with friends, and those friends probably don't want to appear on stream. I could ask them, but I don't want to put that kind of pressure on them. I mean, maybe they'd be up for it, but I think I'm going to reserve event watch-alongs for things I usually watch solo. The gaming stuff I usually watch with my friend group. Yeah, I don't want to force them to have to appear on stream. I might ask. We will see how we go. Couldn't hurt to at least cast, I suppose, but I think either way, probably this week. If I do end up streaming both Tuesday, probably give myself Thursday off regardless. But maybe for future stuff. Future gaming events. If they're okay with it, maybe. Got an exclamation mark, I thought he was hostile. But he didn't attack. I just sort of panicked. Ah! Oh no! I was reloading! Hey. I'll stay with this dude. No idea if muting my mic there just made a quick sound. I had to talk to my echo. I need some light in this room. It's getting dark. Getting dark here. Thank you guys for sticking around, by the way. I hope you guys are having a nice chill time. Maybe you just got me on in the background or something. That's awesome. That's what I tend to do with streams. Just like having them on in the background whilst I'm doing other stuff. And if that's how you want to watch, I am A-okay with that. I appreciate you sticking around. However you're watching. Are we gonna find a match? That would be really awesome if we could like find a match soon. That would be neat and cool, I think. Does it take longer if you're like trying to stick with a person? That doesn't seem right. Maybe I'm wrong. I wouldn't know. Depending on how quickly this game goes, this might be the last one. Also, if we die instantly, that won't be the case. I'm not going to do that. But if this is a decently long game, we'll probably make it the last one. Maybe tomorrow I'll play some Destiny, because Destiny will have just had a reset. I think for now, maybe I'll just play a little bit on my Titan. Have some seasonal quests I want to do. I can show you what I have so far. And then maybe whenever I do my second Destiny stream, we'll make a new character. It gives you guys time to decide maybe if you have like a set of partial and see when we can play it. Because I will not be playing Titan on streams mostly. I will be playing a new class. Which will be fun for me because I've only played Titan in the past. So it'll be a new experience for me. But I want to have a character that we can have evolve on stream. So maybe I'll play the Titan here and there, but primarily I'm going to be focusing on this new character. But for the first stream, for the first Destiny stream, we'll probably just play the Titan. Did I open a chest earlier and then not pick up the weapons, or... I have no idea. I was lost in thought. This is sad. Let me hit you. Check it while you're reloading. What do you mean I'm out of ammo? Oi, 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 oi. Can't be. Ah, nice. We're in deep focus mode now. We're in gamer mode. No talking. Only destruction. Get out of here. Let's run. Get out of here. No, a sniper. Use that. I need ammo or another gun or something. Otherwise we're gonna be a little bit stuck here. Oh, I might be in trouble. Okay, we're gonna hit him. We're gonna whack him. No, that was never gonna work. That was never gonna work. Never attempt to hit a person with a gun with your pickaxe. Like the definition of don't bring a sword to a gunfight, or a gun to a sword fight. I don't remember which way around it goes, but don't do it. That'll happen, and then you'll look like an idiot. We'll do one more. We'll play one more game. We've got time for one more game. And then I think we're going to end stream. I think 2 hours is good. For today, at least. Maybe, just maybe, we can hit level 3 in this next game. We've got no soundtrack, probably, I assume, because copyright settings. Alright, last game. Let's try not to die. Apologies if you can hear me drinking. I got some cherry coke. Love me some cherry coke. Is that gonna be it? Am I gonna level up from that? No. What do you mean no? Okay, I'm like upsettingly close to level 3. So I don't see any way unless we somehow completely fumble and we don't make it to level 3 by the end of this game. Now I may just have jinxed it. But I believe in the power of something. Friendship? I don't know. I believe. That's what matters. Oh, we got a gun right away. So that is good. I hear a chest. I think it's up. I love the way that if you're sprinting, you just bust the door down. I think that's really cool. I hear it, but I do not see it. I'm not sure where it is. Is it above me, maybe? It feels like it's probably above me. Was I right? No. But it's close. It has to be around here somewhere. Nice. Shotgun too. Am I getting shot? I was looking at my other screen and I heard bullets. Ooh, there's not one but 2 chests here? Don't need to jump on that mushroom like an idiot. Got one of those. We'll take that. Might as well take that and there's a first aid kit here. Right, we're definitely being shot. There we go, leveled up. There's no way we weren't going to level up from that. Like, come on. Okay, I appear to have run out of inventory. Where are the bullets coming from? This is one thing that I can never seem to figure out, is I always see the bullets fly by. Like, I never identified the source. Ah. Source located. This bush is in there. Down they go. Nice. we completed a mission with that as well. Nice. Okay, I don't think there's anyone else here. Which is fine for now, but we're gonna need to move soon. There's definitely a chest within the vicinity. It's gonna be somewhere in this house. I won't spend too long looking for it because I think just we need to. But if it's just like here, I'll take it. Don't you hate it when you know it has to be like right here? Which you don't. You can't find it for the life of you? I got nothing. I have no idea. It's gotta be. There it is. I mean, it makes sense if it's not left me. It's gonna be below. Gosh. Whoa. Was not expecting that. Okay, we need to move. I'm gonna take this car and I'm gonna move out of the way. Hopefully, as mentioned before, my teammates will follow suit. But I don't want to die. So maybe I'm a little bit storm cycle conscious, but the worst thing in this game is not thinking about the storm cycle and then getting caught up in it and then having to run for your life. It just sucks. So I like to try and keep ahead of it as best as I can. I suppose the key risk here is obviously if I get ambushed by people. My teammates on here to back me up. But I will be careful. Well, at least try to be careful. Right, we should pick up a first aid kit. But, I jinxed it, and I jinxed it like an idiot. They are hitting me from really far away, and that's not good. So I'm gonna keep my distance. I'm gonna hide in this corner so that they have to approach me if they want to get to me. Then I can hit them. So you're hitting me with a shotgun. Yeah, I'm getting cornered. Yeah. And that, my friends, is why you don't abandon your teammate. Just because you're a little paranoid. Right, this person here looks like they might be able to come back me up. So we're gonna wait and see if they come save me. If they don't, we'll leave. But on the off, no, nah, didn't stand a chance. What about this dude? He's coming to the rescue? Do not believe so. I don't even see him on the map. There he is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's coming. I think we're just gonna end it now. I think that's good. Alrighty. I'm gonna switch scenes real quick, and we're gonna wrap things up. Oh yay, stars. We like stars. How many do I have now? Is it just the 5? Well, I've got 6. You know what? Let's see if I can grab something real quick, and then we'll swap scenes. I kind of really want these blades. Maybe I'll collect some of the miscellaneous stuff for now. Just to get them cleared. Okay. we're gonna swap scenes now. I have gotten rid of my music like silly. That was silly of me. Why did I do that? I mean, it's only going to be for a little bit, but I'd still like some music. Especially since I think I just went the entire stream with all the music turned off. And I don't want to do that again, so we're going to make sure that it doesn't happen. Come on, music, don't crash on me now. It's crashing. Of course it is. I'm at the end of the stream. I'm not allowed to have a smooth ending. How dare. The nerve. Can we just put something on anything? Why am I only getting a preview? Right, come on. Okay, I think we should be alright now. Here we go, okay. We're gonna swap scenes. Aha. That's a little loud, huh? I'll turn that right down. Alrighty, everyone. That was my debut stream. I know it was a little bit rocky, had some technical difficulties, but I feel like that's kind of the nature of these things. They're never going to be completely stable. But I just wanted to take this time to thank everyone for coming on by and checking out my stream. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to check me out. And I hope you had fun. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, you can do so by checking out the dashboard below. It's got a link to my Twitter down there, and you can follow me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the claps. Thank you. Anyway, but yeah, if you want to follow me, please do. That's where I'm going to be giving updates on like stream info, what days I plan on streaming, etc., etc. So if you want updates on my stream times and just like want to know what I'm up to, that's the best place. That's where I'm going to be keeping you guys up to date on everything that's going on. So please give me a follow. That'd be really, really cool. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back on again tomorrow, probably around the same time, about 7 p.m. Might make it 8 p.m., but I'll let you guys know. This will be BST UK time. And it'll probably just be another chill one. Again, I want to keep this week pretty chill, just whilst I'm getting into the swing of things. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for coming by, checking me out. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope this is the start of something really, really awesome. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you whenever I next decide to stream. But yeah, keep an eye on my Twitter. Alrighty, guys. Hope you guys had fun. I'm gonna head off now. Bye-bye.